Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So today I want to try to achieve a dragon scale effect, a crackle effect or whatsoever, because I want to pour in a puddle pour and I want to do a dirty pour as well. So wish me luck. I don't know if I have the right ratios. I'm also using a thick resin. I'm using the Mastercast resin. And I've mixed it and I didn't let it set because it's already a high viscosity resin. And now I'm filling my mold with some clear resin on the bottom of my mold. I'm using the round geode mold from MoldsandShapes. It's the L size, so please have a look into my description box for the Mastercast resin from Etta Art or the mold from MoldsandShapes. I have linked everything into my description box, like I said. And for everyone from MoldsandShapes, they are hopefully soon be back. So just have a look on their website and you will be fully informed. Anyway, you see, I just make sure that the resin is touching the edges of the mold. Taking my time, I thought I'd take you with me for the whole process. So the day I was pouring, it was actually not so warm. It was maybe 20 degrees, so ideal for pouring. I think, everything between 20 and 24 degrees is great. But today, while I'm doing my voiceover, we have over here 37 degrees and inside it's almost 30 degrees and we are melting. Anyway, now I'm just using my heat gun to pop some bubbles, and you saw there was some tape trapped on my heat gun. Yeah, this is sometimes happening when you have a little bit chaos in your room. I just wonder who has chaos as well in their room. Yeah, like I said many times, some people think I'm always very well organized, but if you walk into my crafts room, it's a mess, a real mess. And yeah, but you see that I'm regularly pouring, that I'm testing, that I'm doing things, and I always say the creative head can have chaos. So I'm just taking care of the bubbles which are trapped at the edge, and now I'm taking my torch, oh god, and I'm popping the bubbles. Yeah, it always takes a while, but sometimes people like that I show this part. I'm not always showing this part, so I hope it's okay for you. Anyway, so I have here my colors. One color is a nice blue tone. It's called Cloud Blue. And then I have a color, it's a brownish tone. It's Havana. It really looks like those cigarettes, or cigars, you know what I mean. Then I have my favorite at the moment, the Karat Sand. And I'm now altering those colors. So in each cup, I have 30 grams of resin. In total, I've mixed 400 grams of resin, and I'm now divided the colors. So for my first layer here, I have 30 grams each. So you see, I'm just layering them into my cup. I'm just wondering, if I can see all the colors at the end or what is going to happen if I have to adapt my recipe. So this is going to be challenging. And yeah, I just thought I give it a try pouring like this, this effect. And yeah, it's so much fun actually, because I love pouring dirty pours. Anyway, there's my cup now, and I made a mess, so I need to change the gloves. I'm sorry. This also sometimes happens. It doesn't happen too much with me that I make such a mess that my gloves are straight away full of resin and completely sticky. But I'll be back very soon. So there's a new glove and I can continue pouring. I'm taking my cup once I'm in my gloves, and then I'm pouring my dirty pour into the center of the mold. Not sure what I'm doing now. I'm sorry, so it sometimes takes a while, but there you go, I'm back. Just a quick torch again in my cup, and then I just make some circles as you see, and I'm hoping that the colors will have a nice blending, or maybe that I can see some of the colors at the end. Yeah, of the pour in the final result. I think it's already looking very nice. Love those colors together. It's very beautiful. Looking very well. I would be already happy if the colors would stay like this. But you never know what you're going to get with resin artwork, so let's have a look. My second color is the Interference Pearl from Etta Art, and I mixed up 50 grams, and I'm pouring this into the center on top of my dirty pour. So I'm pouring like 2/3 of the cup, leaving a little bit behind, and then I'm taking my clear resin and I'm using almost everything I have in my cup. So I'm really pushing out the colors. And look how nicely it's shining, especially, yeah, the Interference Pearl. I love this. I love this sheen of it. I think it's very beautiful. So now I'm taking the rest of my Interference Pearl, pouring this on top. And you see it's only a little bit left, not too much. It's an easy pour, but I thought, try it with a dirty pour as a first layer of the colored resin and as a last layer of the colored resin. So now I have some more cups, and here I have a color, it's Firestone Red from Dip-On. It's a pearl effect powder, very nice. And I have the Havana again. And then I also have the Karat Sand. And in those cups I had, now let me think, 13 or 14 grams each, because I wanted to have 50 grams in total. So yeah, there's 13 grams, so it's 49 grams. But some of the resin is always left in the cup. You don't always get all. And now I'm pouring this on top of my Interference Pearl. And do you see this beautiful pearl effect? At the ring where I added the clear resin. I just love it. I love it. It looks so beautiful. So I also make little circles. And there you go. And then my dirty pour is also in there, and now I'm just using quickly the torch, and then I will fill up my mold with the rest of my resin, of my clear resin. Love the colors already, very natural. This is something I like very much anyway, especially with the crackle effect or dragon scale effect or whatever effects you can achieve. And now I'm pouring my clear resin on top, and there's really not much. I'm also using a little bit motion because I don't want the clear bit to be too obvious in the center. But there you go. I was pouring very slowly and very carefully. You see, there's not much clear resin. I'm not pushing too much. So now I can also see my center and look at this gorgeous orange color as well. It's very, very beautiful. Again, the torch, and then I need to have a look for the glass stones. which I will put into the center. So I needed to have a look into the drawer because I was not quite sure what to use. And I'm searching for some matching glass stones. Yeah, also tidy a little bit what I've done at the sides, my cups and everything. But while I'm doing this, you can really watch these amazing colors. And I think, pouring this way always gives the most beautiful effects. I really adore this. So I'm also hoping that my resin will still move a little bit to the edges, that I will have, not too much clear resin left. But like I said, it's really beautiful and the beautiful colors. But anyway, so now the next day I can demold. And now I think I didn't put any glass stones in there. I thought I did, but we will have a look because it's not on my video. No, I didn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I really love this result. Look at this. Look at the different shades of colors and the rings it shaped. I really adore this. Well, my blue is gone. My Firestone red is gone. They are, I guess, blended a little bit, but I think the result is awesome. And this is not a classic, this is the pouring side. This is not a classical crackle effect. I also don't think it's a classical dragon scale effect. I really adore this pattern. It really has, a lot of depth, a lot of texture. And now I also need to have your advice. Shall I make a bowl out of it? Shall I use it as a tray? Shall I put a sticker on there with a saying or something? So I'm looking forward what you're gonna advise me. And with this, I love and leave you. I thank you for watching like always and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.